Auction Monday. Let's see. First item, 2G01. It's going to be 10 items in the auction. This is a blade made from Georgetown, flint. Let's see. 4 7/8 by 2 inches. Yeah, I did get a shipment of, or a box of Georgetown this week. I'm going to get more next week. So hopefully I'll be able to make some similar to this, but not much bigger than this. Okay, I think 5 inches is going to be the max from now on in these auctions. Yeah. Okay, it's sharpened all the way around, by the way. And I didn't do a little slip on this one, but I think I'll include it anyway. If I remember, I'll put the weight and the width to thickness ratio and all that. Okay. Next item, 2G02. It's the knife blade I made on video of that keel cook stuff that was not very cooperative. It is sharp. And it is sharp up here too. I said in the video I might dull that, but I didn't. I left it nice and sharp. Kind of jaggedy. This one is a little bit over 4 1/4, 4 5/16. The actual blade, the sharp part, about 3 inches. Or the working edge, although you can use out edge too. All right. 2 objects in the next item. Let's see, 2G03. These are bloodstone. This one I made on video. Looks like an Abasolo point. Heat treat. I think it's 600 degrees for both of these. I did not finish this one out because of this crack here. That usually creeps up when I start thinning it down, and it'll snap. But it'll give you guys a chance to run some flakes on this, get the feel for what that is. Okay. Next item, 2G04. It's a Clovis-y looking thing, or a paleo looking thing. Georgetown flint. Kind of a fishtail. almost 3 1/8. Alright, the story behind this one is, oh yeah, I was working on percussion fluting. Percussion strikes. And I made a fishtail out of it, hoping that it would have a large blade as well, but I percussion struck this blade and messed it up on one side, I think. So I had to make it more narrow. But anyway, direct percussion flute. I don't know about that side, but that side I think was direct percussion. Okay. $2G05. This one is a Clovis made from raw Central Texas chert. Yeah, it's not Georgetown. It's kind of a tan. Yeah, it's a tan. It's got some issues in it with a little bit of concrete there, but you don't have to worry about it because it's already a complete point. That one is an indirect percussion flute. That one didn't go anywhere. It wanted to dive right there. I think there was a flake going in the other direction, and they met up and it didn't work. Anyway, just a little Clovis. Let's see, 3 7/16 by 1 1/8. Typical size, very typical all the way around. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Oh yeah, interesting little box of knickknacks. 2G06. A box of miscellaneous stuff, including tools and materials. some of the stuff I bought years ago, I've just been hanging around in my shop. It's been hanging around in my shop. Alright, so these are wooden rings. I was going to make some necklaces or something, I guess. Little bag of alligator gar scales. Clovis, bone Clovis, I was going to use as a pattern because it has a crack in it. But it's a nice conversation piece, I guess. Yep, I made this a little while ago. I'm not going to keep it. I don't know why, but yeah, I can make another one. But if you want it, here we go. A little pressure flaker that I came up with a while ago. Antlers from Wisconsin. Anyway, I hardly ever use it now. I used to use it a little bit. Alright, so this is an indirect percussion flaker I've been using in my videos. I'm going to include this stick, although it's probably too short for a lot of you guys. But anyway, I put it in there just so if you wanted to make a longer stick, you can. And then use this as a pattern up here. It's just friction fit. Indirect percussion flaker. This couple of strips of moose palm. In case you want to know what moose palm looks like or is, this is it. I cut it with a bandsaw many years ago, and I was going to make pressure flakers and various things, but never got around to it. I got a bunch of this stuff actually. I bought a whole side of moose on one antler on one side, the whole thing, and I cut up the moose palm. All right, this is a roll of hemp cord. Yeah, not cheap. Couple of billets, small billets. This one is moose. This one is axis deer. Yeah. Leather pad, wood backed. It's a solid piece of wood, just one piece of wood, but 2 layers of thick leather, and a couple of pressure flakers, one copper tipped and one not. Little kind of small, but I was using it, I think, in one of the videos. White-tailed deer. You can also use this side as a little billet too. Alright, so that's that little bag of miscellaneous stuff. I don't know, I think I can fit it all in there. I'll get it all in that box. Next, the box of Broken bifaces. Okay, 2G07 box of Broken bifaces. Yeah, I was practicing up on direct percussion flutes. Where's my other piece? Is that the top of that? Yeah, I was doing a lot of direct percussion. I don't know what this goes to. Hold on, I got a little senior moment going on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, high quality Georgetown. I broke this, and I don't know how I did it, but yeah, direct percussion. These two are Clovis-y looking preforms. Instead of offering them with the other Clovises, I'm offering them in the Brokes and bifaces. Direct percussion mishaps. This one is a heat treat Florida. Coastal plains or petrified coral, I don't know exactly. Interesting stuff. Very high quality Georgetown. I was going to make a blade with this last night, but I ran out of time, so there you go, you guys can have it. This one is a lower quality or a low quality raw chert, Central Texas. It can be used as is. Some of you guys are using these as tomahawk blades, I think. I don't know. But you can use it for that. You can refine it down a little bit more, or just mount it just like that, I guess. I don't know. And this one is a medium grade. It's similar to Owl Creek, but it's not quite as nice because it does have concrete in it, and it had that inclusion there, so I didn't want to mess with it. but you guys can have it. The box is not totally full. I will fill it with flakes. Okay, I'll fill it until it's full. And I do have flakes, Georgetown flakes, that I can use to fill this box. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, we got 3 boxes, all similar. 3 boxes of flakes. 2G08, 9, and 10. Alright. I'm not going to go through each box, but I am going to show you one box. Chunk of petrified coral or coastal plains, heat treated. A raw chunk of Central Texas chert. This stuff is identical to this Clovis stuff. This Clovis is made from this stuff. Just to give you an idea. Okay. This is Owl Creek Gray. This is a piece of Flint Ridge, heat treated. Central Texas low quality chert, gravel chert, just so you guys can get an idea of what that is. And various grades, mostly very high grade Georgetown flakes. Okay, well, we got some company. We got a little bumblebee. Hold on. Okay. So there you go. All these boxes have similar flakes. I'll just run through it real quick. See? It's got Coastal Plains, it's got the Owl Creek, it's got Central Texas Chert, it's got Flint Ridge, Georgetown Flakes, Central Texas Low Grade. Alright. And then, same thing with this one. Coastal Plains, I think, Central Texas Chert, Georgetown, a piece of Flint Ridge, and one of these is Owl Creek. Yeah, this Owl Creek. This is a piece of raw chert. Okay. That last one is 10. And the one in the middle is 9. And the first one was number 8. Excuse me while I fiddle with this stuff. Okay. Rules. It's not a live auction, so it'll be posted all day. It ends tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. I'll announce the winners beginning at 9, and I'll start with item number 1 and go down the list. Sometimes my connection is really bad out here. I live in rural Vermont. Okay? Yeah. Must be some pollen in the air or something. I live in rural Vermont. My connection is pretty slow. This video right here might take hours to upload. Hopefully, it won't take more than 4 hours. But sometimes it could take up to 9 hours. And when I'm checking for the winners, sometimes my connection slows down, so I can't do anything for like 15 minutes. It just spins. All right? So just be aware of that when I announce the winners. I'm not going to announce them all on time. I can only do one at a time. All right? You bid in the comment section of the video. I'll pre-populate the comments with the item numbers and the little timestamp where the item appears in the video. And if you're confused about what's going on, just look at the previous auctions. Try not to bid at the last minute. I'm using YouTube's time tracker. Now, just be aware, YouTube's time tracker is not accurate. It's not reliable. Most of the time it is, but sometimes it doesn't register the correct time. What the time tracker is it puts a little stamp on your comment to see how old your comment is, or it identifies the age of your comment, right? Now, if you commented and I see the little age of your comment and it's not early enough, your bid won't count if it's past the deadline at 9 p.m. Eastern or 8 Central, whatever. All right? So just be aware of that. Shipping is free in the U.S. International shipping is not free, unless I forget. Sometimes I forget. But it's international shipping is not free because it's getting really expensive. I'll add $10 for a first class package. I'll add 20 for a small flat rate box and 40 for a medium flat rate box. All these international rates are higher than this, but since I give people in the US a break on shipping, I'm not going to charge the full rate for international shipping. Okay? I will provide tracking numbers. I will like your comment or a bid if I see it. Okay? That's how you know that I saw your bid. Sometimes not only is YouTube Time Tracker kind of screwy, but YouTube itself doesn't post bids or doesn't post comments reliably. Sometimes I see them. 90% of the time I see them. Sometimes I don't. If I have a little like, if I see your comment, I will put a little like or I'll click the like button. That's how you know I saw the comment. Okay? Just be aware of that. I will announce the winners in the comment section starting at 9 p.m. Yeah. Okay. So the rules, the more extensive rule version is in the description. This is just my cheat notes. Okay. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I hope you guys had a good weekend and good luck.